What's good, YouTube? It's your boy RJ back at you again with another video. Alright, y'all. So we got Gen Z obsession with small talk by my leg. You already know what y'all gotta do. Y'all gotta hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, turn on the post notification bell so you never miss when I upload a video, and share this video with you. Share cool stuff. The mic is too close to my mouth. But yeah, they get it. You know, we'll just watch the video and then I'll talk about it.
Let's eat. Oops.
No people. Yeah, bro, you look like a rock with a smiley face. Okay.
Damn. Not all
The pointlessness of small talk. Okay, this makes me want to break my leg. All right, hold on, let me explain myself. If you had the opportunity to dictate the type of person I am, you know, in terms of my social ability, you probably think that I'm this really outgoing, talkative, jolly-ass nigga that wants to start a conversation with everyone that I so much as just glance the distance at. You know, like, you guys are probably judging how social I am based off my videos and what you think, wow, this guy has to be an extrovert. You know, he's probably the one starting all the conversation, right? Unfortunately, you are incorrect. Wrong. Zero. Nada. No. Once. Doce. Okay, let me chill. I am actually an introvert, believe it or not. Yeah, I know, right? Whoa. Yeah. I'm not a fan of talking to people. You know, in fact, I'm not a fan of being around people in general because it drains my energy. You know, like people start to piss me off. Every time I hang out with people, like my friends and shit, you know, I have a good time, but then within that good time I'm having after a certain period, my brain says, okay, I'm starting to get tired of you niggas. I'm trying to head home. And I don't know if that's a trait that's
R.I.P. the dog.
has been inherited or developed as a child due to environmental factors, but yeah, that's just how I am. Okay, now calm down. Wait a minute. I don't want y'all to think that I am an individualist, you know, that I can't start conversations with people, that, you know, that like I'm some sort of social recluse or some shit like that. You know, even though I consider myself an introvert, I still talk to people. You know, I still initiate conversation. I still push through it regardless because I realize that it's important. You know, it builds character. It builds confidence. It builds social cohesion. But the thing that I can't stand, right? You know, the thing that I hate and cannot begin to comprehend is small talk. Small talk. Like, I feel like it's such a waste of fucking time, my nigga. Like, sometimes I be at work, right? And a random co-employee that I've never met.
Hold on, y'all. Alright, my fault, y'all. Just had to check some real quick.
Met before in my life comes up to me, smiles at me, shakes my hand, and says, "Hi, how are you?" "Oh yeah, I'm doing great. How are you?" "Oh, I'm doing good." Oh, wonderful weather we're having, huh? Yeah, it's a cool breeze, you know what I'm saying? Well, working hard or hardly working. So like, what do you do? Like, where do you work at? Nigga, we work at the same job. Oh. Well, have a good day. Okay, you too. This is what I hate about small talk. Like, I cannot for the life of me even begin to fathom how
Yeah.
the concept is a thing. Like, it's so whack. I don't know. I feel as if I'm already introverted as it is. And I already have to go out of my way to talk to people, right? The least people can do is to make things interesting, all right? Like, I already work 8 to 9 hours a day minding my own business, right? There's no way in hell that you are going to proceed to stop what you're doing, walk up to me after I've had a long day, and give me the most driest, most small talk type of conversation known to man, you know, not telling me
Yeah.
anything interesting.
Yeah, I definitely do agree. And it's weird because it's like people, I don't know, maybe that's just this generation, or I don't know, people nowadays in general, but yeah, people don't have small talk. I mean, I don't really like it either because I mean, it's kind of awkward. Like, what type of, and by the way, what type of sleeping position is this? This is a crazy sleeping position. How you even do that? But okay, but anyway, it's like you ask people how the day was, they be like, "Oh, my day was straight," you know. And then you be like, "Oh, what you doing?" And you be like, "Nah," and then you know, and then the conversation never carries on. So it's like, you know, I don't know. It's like people nowadays just don't know how to really deal with small talk.
And just walk off. Like, what the fuck was the point of walking up to me? You see, I don't know about y'all, but I'd rather have a conversation that has a bit of quality, you know, like a little bit of pizzazz, you know, not a dull, boring, basic conversation. Like, a lot of people might tell me, "Oh, my leg," but small talk is the foundation. Within small talk, you try to find some sort of common ground, so you ultimately discover something that you can relate to with that person, and so that the conversation ascends and prospers. I get that, okay? You know, I do. But the problem is, a lot of people's intent is not to do that, at least empirically speaking. Like, their intent is to see you, be nice, have a little small talk, and have a jolly old day, which is cool. Like, I don't expect everyone that I encounter to have a full-on engaging / entertaining conversation with me. But the thing is that convos that are engaging are ultimately what forms bonds, you know, like what forms relationships, what forms community. And I feel like, as much as I internally don't like talking that much, I feel like it's important. If I'm gonna go out of my way to try to conversate with you, please be interesting.
Yeah.
Please be as interesting as I would try to be with you. Like, I remember I used to work a job, right? I used to work a job as a lead generator for an HVAC company. You know, trying to get people to get free in-home estimates on their HVAC unit. You know, this was a long time ago. I then quit this job due to the fact that it was so fucking ass. But I used to be a lead generator, and I worked at Lowe's. And I would stand at my post for hours, you know, waiting for someone to come up to me so that I can get them signed up for a free quote, you know, a free in-home estimate. And hours would pass and no one would come up to me, right? You know, I try to holler and say, "You know, anyone want a free quote for your HVAC system? No? All right, then fuck you." Everyone was rejecting me, you know, but then there's this one Indian, you know, there was this one Indian that came up to me and said, "Hey, how are you doing?" And I said, "Oh, how you doing, sir? How you doing? Do you need any HVAC service?"
The background music is crazy.
And he was like, "I don't know." And then I was like, "You don't know? How old is your system, if you don't mind me asking?" "It's pretty old. It's over 25 years old." And then I was like, "Yeah, that's pretty old for real. You know, we usually recommend to all customers that have a 10+ year system to consider getting a free quote, you know, to see if you would want to replace it." Then he just straight up said, "You know, my HVAC unit started smoking once and we had to turn off the entire unit, you know, before the house caught on fire."
Smoke alarm system is sound just crazy.
For the last 3 days, we've been sweating profusely.
Bro, this music is killing me right now.
It's actually been really hot. Oh my god, bro, that's actually wow, for real. Yeah, the curry that we had at home doesn't even need to be heated in the microwave due to how it's already heated up because of the lack of air conditioning. Yo, that's actually wild, bro. Like, I remember that same shit happening to me. But like, my HVAC unit was damn near finna explode because it was like, oh shit, and I was so hot, man.
Loud in my ear, bro.
And like I was so hot, I wouldn't have been surprised if I caught on fire. Oh jeez. Oh, so let me get you started with that free quote to have someone come and see how much it would be to replace it. Oh no, that's okay. Maybe another time. Have a good day. I wanted to immediately backslash.
God. Oh, bro, he smacked the mess. Okay, you know what? We're not even gonna talk about it. We just gonna keep
I
going.
have not gotten any leads the entire day. I had stood at my spot for 6 hours with no one even budging. But the one person that comes up to me and actually has a considerably long convo with me, and has an HVAC unit that is damn near defective, damn near about to turn to fucking dust, damn near about to disintegrate, didn't want a fucking free quote. And I was done, bro. Like, I was just like, bro, what the fuck? I wanted to end my life after that. But anyways, that's the point. The point that I was trying to make from telling you this story was, look at the type of conversation we had.
Imagine being able to build anything just by thinking about it.
Sorry for the ad, Joe.
A complete AI.
Wasn't too long, it wasn't too short. It was interesting. It was engaging. It actually encouraged me to say something back that was of value. It wasn't the same old boring shit that everyone else always does or says. That's the point I'm trying to make. Like, I would rather you come up to me, right, and talk about the time you ate uncooked pork sausage, right, and got food poisoning, and you had to spend a total of 10 to 20 minutes digging out and removing a 32-foot tapeworm from the inside of your asshole, then to...
Hey, yo. Why? Why would you show that, bro?
come up to me with the same old shit that 25 other niggas at my job asked me. Like, I hate small talk. I despise it. It's boring, it's lame, it's demotivating, and pointless, bro. I feel like people need to work on their conversational skills. Like, I'm tired of having to do all the work to make things interesting. Like, how is an introvert outperforming in terms of conversational ability? Maybe it could be a thing where maybe it could be a me thing where it's like I'm just not able to connect with a lot of people, because, you know, the type of person I am, I can already kind of detect or conclude who's, you know, enough to be a potential friend of mine, who passes the vibe check, you know, based on the vibe that they give off. Maybe I'm just the type of nigga that doesn't bond with everyone, but that's normal at the same time. Like, humans aren't made so that we can bond with literally everyone. Like, that's dumb, disingenuous, and quite boring. Like, you know, everyone has their own personality, so I think it's normal, but I think in general we need to disregard the small talk thing. I don't know. I feel like there's no productivity, you know, to garner with that concept. Maybe I'm tripping, I don't know, but in general we need to work on a lot when it comes to interactions with people. Like, you know, there needs to be a flow, like a natural flow of interesting conversation. I don't know, maybe I'm just tripping. Maybe y'all let me know in the comments if you agree with me or not.
Yeah, I agree with you, bro. But alright, y'all, that's gonna be the end of the video. Hope you guys enjoy. Please leave a like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff, and I'm gonna catch y'all on the next one. It's been your boy RJ, and I'm up out of here.